Look, everybody, it's Lex Luger.
Lex Luger? You know what? I'll take it. Lex Luger was the man back in the day. If anybody
It's the
doesn't
Big
know,
Show.
uh,
He's got a
it's the
goatee and a
Big
bald head.
Andre, well, no, not Andre the Giant. I had a friend of mine actually did tell me that he's like, oh, you're going to the gym, right? You're getting ripped, you're getting jacked. I was like, I'm far from that, but okay. And he was like, I know your perfect cosplay now that you've shaved your head.
Now that you're bald.
And I was
Samson.
like, so the opposite? No. He suggested Hugo Strange. And I was like,
oh, yeah, kind of, yeah.
Okay, I can get that. Just get some.
Yeah.
I need to get new glasses anyway, so I can get like rounded frame glasses and grow out the beard a little bit.
I like how we are absolutely the complete opposite now. You're bald. I have a lot of hair. You're going to the gym and getting fit. I'm sitting on the couch getting fat. You have bad eyesight. I have perfect eyesight.
Do you have perfect eyesight? You stand 4 inches from the monitor when you're playing some games.
Yeah, well, because I have to like see the pixel. That's
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. If I'm using a thermal scope in Battlefield, which I no longer play, and I'm trying to snipe somebody that's 900 meters away, I have to see the little white pixel on my TV, and it's like this big. It's very tiny.
But somebody with perfect sight should be able.
It is perfect
to see that. Anyways,
I could read stuff over there.
read what's right there.
The blurry screen that's blurring
exactly.
out slowly, more slowly as time goes by.
Yeah,
it's like out of focusing purposely as you fucking do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch it up.
PullParty Kettle of Fish podcast.
Yeah, good job. But yeah, it goes out of focus because this goes like zooms in and out, and it zooms in and out because if I don't, then the lights around the television go black, and I don't like that.
You're like, read this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, okay, well,
pretty much.
Can't
it's
be
just
done,
to trigger that,
so.
and I haven't figured out a way to do it otherwise, and I haven't set up any other things. So yeah,
Robert. We have a problem.
Do we?
Yes, I'm not allowed to go to the comic book store or Second and Charles within the same week anymore.
you don't have to buy every book that you kind of remotely want, right?
That's gay.
Now I clip in was it Jung
the scarecrow face?
Yeah. Hager. No, the clip of him sitting in the back of the class going, gay.
Gay. Yeah, exactly. Look, I typically don't just buy whatever I want. Okay. For the most part. I do, but I don't. But like this one, first of all, it's my birthday soon, so I'm splurging a little.
Birthday soon.
Yeah, birthday
Not
soon.
currently birthday soon.
A lot of what I got was because I'm, as everyone should know by now, an absolute fucking tool for Flashpoint. So all of these are just Flashpoint books. I got.
They make trades, right? No, I mean, I get it. I get it. I can't say that in good conscience, knowing that I have gone out of my way to collect every issue of the Nightfall run. So I can't really be like, Paul, there are trades.
Yeah, there are trades. There are, and it's funny because I actually own the hardback of not this one, of this one. Of the Flashpoint Batman story with Martha Wayne Joker. But I was like, you know what? I want the books. I want them. I'm mad that Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern is being promoted on top of every single one of them. But
I mean, why would you be mad at that? That was big at the time, and it was assumed that it was going to be good.
In fact, the only one that doesn't promote it, oh no, the first one does. I was about to say, Emperor Aquaman was doing it right, and then number one's like, I was able to find 1 through 3 of Dead Man and the Flying Graysons, Batman and Emperor Aquaman, but I was only able to find number 1 of these. And this is Reverse Flash, Deathstroke and the Ravager or whatever, and Green Arrow Industries, which I actually don't know anything about this one.
Okay.
Because it wasn't in the main Flashpoint like movie and book, and so I want to know more about Green Arrow Industries. He's got a shotgun and a riffle, and he's smiling. I typically don't like New 52.
Really?
Like
just
in general?
Yeah.
But I really like this cover of Animal Man. And this was...
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. And then I found...
I don't know how I am on the overall New 52 because I didn't read all of it, but Court of Owls came out for that, and I do love the Court of Owls.
Yeah, that's true. I generally don't like anything else New 50. I don't know. Maybe I'm a poser. I don't know. I found Hawk and Dove number 1. I thought that was neat.
I don't think you're a poser. I think there are a lot of people that don't care about New 52 all that much.
I don't know. And then I got this actually because of you.
Oh, this
is the Michael Keaton
Batman.
The Scarecrow looks crazy.
Yeah, he
like
really
that he's
does.
got the Tim Burton stripy pants too, just in case you were unaware which Batman this was.
Right. You know,
it's kind of neat.
It's still amazing to me that what eventually became Batman Forever was supposed to be another Burton film with Keaton in it and all that. But
yeah,
I hate that we never got that.
My trip. And I got a flashy Bat Fractions.
That's cool. I like that.
That was like number 3. And then I got this. This book sucked.
Did it?
Yeah. Darth Maul doesn't show up till like the last fucking page.
Which one is that? Is Darth Maul number
1?
Well, I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. Though, it's kind of setting it up, you know.
I don't know if
you don't want to just blow your load completely on the first issue.
Yeah,
you know?
I assume it's setting up the show. I haven't sat down to watch the show yet, so
right.
But there's already a continuity error in the art, and I was like,
yeah.
Womp. That's Darth Maul's old lightsaber. He shouldn't have that yet or anymore. He lost it on Mandalore. You fuckheads.
Anyways. Welcome, everyone. PullParty number 21.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for subscribing and listening. We are doing the giveaway, just as a reminder. When we hit 50 subscribers on YouTube, we're going to do a gift card to your local comic book shop or mycomicbookshop.com, whichever one works out to be the easiest and best.
And if I ever get around to drawing this cover for Daredevil number 1.
So right about subscriber number 500, maybe.
Yeah.
What did you read this week?
I read Deadpool number whatever the fuck. Moon Knight, whatever.
Deadpool
I think it's
number
3.
Whatever the fuck. Yes.
3, right?
It is Deadpool number 3.
Moon Knight number 3. And the travesty that is this Diablo book.
That's so bad that I
in fact, I want to talk about that first. First of all, awesome cover. I got this like blank. It feels like paper. It kind of looks like a novel. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
The book, the most boring drivel I've ever read in my life.
Drivel. Okay.
It's awful. It's nothing happens. And I was half expecting there to be an ad on every single page because, you know, Blizzard. Yeah.
But wait, you say that, but like, is it actually, who put it out though? I'm looking it up.
I have no idea.
Is it just Diablo? Is it Dawn of Hatred?
Yeah, Dawn of Hatred.
And that's number 1.
Yeah. It doesn't pull me in at all. I was like half asleep by the 3rd page. It was not great. I'm sure there are Diablo fans that are like, oh, lore or whatever, but
what?
I don't care.
Okay. I mean, sure.
Which surprised me, actually. There were no ads in this book. The Darth Maul book had an ad on every other page.
Uh-huh.
Just, you know, classic Marvel Star Wars books these days, or Marvel books. Not
right.
all Marvel books. Marvel Star Wars books have lately I've seen a something on every other page. That's gotten a little. Y'all can stop doing that. That would be great.
You got to make money somehow, right?
There were no interesting scenes. There were no moments that went whoa and captured my attention. For book one, again, here we go. Just like Dark Souls, you hit me with the book one, and like nothing happens.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there were so many stacks of this sitting on the table at the comic book store. I'm like, nobody's buying this fucking book.
I mean, like, I'm a fan of Diablo. When you,
I am too.
When you showed me that book, I genuinely thought like, oh, okay, I'll go pick that up. I'll go see what that's like. But I mean, if it's going to be ass, then
I didn't
maybe
like
not.
Before the last game, it was awful. I mean, the cutscenes look nice, but you know, if you put all your money,
what Blizzard
into
game doesn't have like god tier?
That's the problem. They put all their fucking money in these god tier cutscenes and then nothing into their game, and they're like,
"Here you go." That's 100% true. They definitely they put stuff into the game. They just it doesn't hit us because they're obviously popular. They obviously are. Because if they weren't, they wouldn't keep making it because it's a money thing at the very end. You know, they would cancel the shit out of stuff if they could. And as far as
shut down anyway,
on League of Comic Book Geeks, Diablo: Dawn of Hatred #1 so far has a 3.4 out of 5. So Fireborn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I read Fireborn. I love this book.
Okay. Well, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about Fireborn. First of all, of course, I got the Absolute Batman cover.
Right. I almost got it, and I didn't because I am a terrible human being.
Now brings my collection of Absolute Batman stances to 3.
Oh, I almost got that Harley Quinn, too.
I got Bat Fractions, Fireborn, and Harley Quinn.
Did I tell you my guy actually pulled out that Harley Quinn for me? He's like, I figured you would like it, and I did like it. Jason, if you happen to hear this,
do you hear this, Jason?
I do appreciate that. But
so yeah, I've got a couple of these Absolute Batman-y homage covers now.
Is that Fireborn #1?
Fireborn.
Yeah, Fireborn. I mean that's a cool. I don't know where I stand officially on all of it, but I do like these homage covers. It's
there's even a fuckload of them.
Yeah, there really are.
There's a dungeon crawler Carl. God damn it, the Carl and the dungeon crawling guy. He's got one, and then another Image comic did it. Youngblood, I think, did one.
Yeah. And Bat Fractions did it.
Hey, that's the one.
Simpsons did it.
Yeah, that's the Bat Fractions.
Yeah,
and so that's the one I got. So I got Harley, Bat Fractions, Fireborn, and I'm probably gonna look for all the other ones and just collect them and put them on the wall with the big black and white one.
There's gonna be a lot. Gonna be a lot of them.
That'd be great.
I found out that they're doing a Dungeon Crawler Carl version, actually just the book. I think it's just the regular variant for New Comic Book Day. So that's interesting.
Oh, really?
To me. Yeah.
So I'm gonna be going down to my comic book store when they open on Free Comic Book Day.
I will be at work, unfortunately, but maybe I luck out and my guy pulls some stuff off to the side.
If I see a Dungeon Carl, if I see that, I'll fetch it. The Dungeon Carl.
I appreciate it. Well, tell me about Fireborn. Yeah.
Fireborn is basically, you know how like Eddie Brock has an alien symbiote that gives him powers?
Sure. Yes.
This is if the alien symbiote was a dragon. He's basically dragon venom.
I don't hate that.
I don't either, and I was like, I didn't know what to expect. So this hobo wizard steals a dragon egg from another dimension, I guess.
Hobo wizard.
Yeah, this hobo wizard steals a black dragon egg from another dimension, and he's chased by sorcerer bikers that fly around on motorcycles, and it pissed me off almost immediately when they show up for the main kid to get the egg back, because they do like all these little hand sign things and magic comes up and they just summon guns to shoot at him with, and I'm like, you guys can do why didn't you just use magic against him? Why are you summoning guns? What the fuck are you doing?
That's fair.
But the kid takes a bullet, and then the dragon spirit that's like tied to him, like it's like on a magic tether, which is symbiotic kind of thing, like fuses with his body, gets this armor, and he comes up, and now his text boxes are black and angry, and he whips the shit out of everybody.
Okay.
But I guess like the kids had a rough life and this, that, and the other, and they make an Assassin's Creed reference. I thought that was funny. And he bumps into the wizard hobo who had stolen the egg originally, and then he's like, whoa, what's up with the flying thing? And he's like, wait, you can see it? And then he touches it, and then he wakes up somewhere else and just has like the dragon spirit like attached to him. And then he gets like all these visions of like terrible shit that's going to happen. Like his father's fucking corporate building being burnt down, and a dragon destroying the city, and fighting with this white-haired warrior that has a giant sword, and blah, 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 blah. It's got a lot of cool action art in there. A lot of this like full page fucking shit that's really good.
That's cool.
I like the dirty lines where it's not super clean all the time.
Right.
So I really enjoyed the art of it.
You might have sold me on Fireborn.
It's got a little bit of an anime vibe.
Yeah.
I did not expect dragon venom. That that caught me off guard almost immediately. This is actually one of the final fight scenes here too. So it's just nonstop, just pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, there's a lot of it's interesting because so far in these like 5 pages we flip through, there's been a very, very common like color theme, but
the pink
it's a lot of action. It's a lot of texture to it.
And like I said, I love the unclean lines and shit. You know, this is what I've been talking about, how I'm like, oh, Marvel Comics or the Star Wars comic, that Boba Fett one especially, just feels too clean.
Right.
It feels too like flat. This feels like this shit's moving. The lines are dirty. There's action in it. And I don't know, I like that a lot better than what we've been getting lately.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely
check out Fireborn. Image Comics.
I think I might actually do that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Pretty good read. Pretty good read. Huh.
I like it.
We'll just do a fucking I need to get little glasses and a teacup. It was pretty good, old sport.
Yes, it was an old chap.
Just an electrifying read, if I do say so myself. Definitely kept me on the edge of my seat. I don't know, fancy word for seat. My chapeau. No, that's a hat. I don't know.
Yeah.
Chapeau is a hat. For what? What's a fancy chair name?
A fancy chair name? Throne?
No, I mean like some rich people have, but not a king. A fucking It kept me on the edge of my chaise lounge.
That's a type of chair, yeah, sure. Okay, all right.
You talking about your chaise lounge in there, Jeremy?
No, my chaise
lounge. Get the fuck out of here, Ted!
Fuck you, Ted.
With your light beer.
Piss water, yeah. Marc Spector's Moon Knight.
Oh, you read it?
I did not. I just see it on your list.
Yeah. There was no cool variants that I wanted, so I just got this one.
That's fair. But Moon Knight number
cool.
3.
Yeah,
is it continuing on that? It's kind of a cool cover. Like, is it still grabbing your interest?
I was mad that because in the last issue, we got so much of the cape being part of the book and like framing and shit.
Yeah, because you were talking about it kind of like weaving between the panels.
Yeah, I really liked that, and we didn't really get that in this one, which was slightly disappointing.
Right.
But this did harken back to the original like origins of Moon Knight.
Okay.
So the guy that's been keeping Marc hostage is Bushman, which I think I talked about that last time.
You did. Yeah.
Bushman was like the head of the mercenary group that Marc Spector used to work with before he was Moon Knight.
Okay.
So Bushman is the guy that shoots and kills Marc in Egypt and leaves him for dead in a tomb of Khonshu.
While they were working together?
While they were working together.
Double cross action?
Yeah, Spector didn't like the way Bushman was handling, like he was being very violent and like killing civilians and shit like that. And Marc was not about it. So,
okay.
So he dies in the Temple of Khonshu, and then Khonshu brings him back to life as Moon Knight. So they kind of bring that up, like fear gas is being pumped into the room where they're fighting, and
hey girl, Scarecrow's outside and pumping the vent. Yeah.
Well, this is Marvel, so
yeah, I know. I'm just saying that's the crossover. Yeah. We had Batman and Deadpool, Spider-Man and Superman, and now it's going to be.
Oh, they don't even try to call it
Moon Knight.
They don't even try to call it anything else. They just are like, yeah, the fear gas is. But
right.
Like,
I mean, that makes sense. Sure.
Something else. Call it spooky juice or something. I don't know. Take 2 seconds. So Bushman starts getting in Marc's head, like, you know, you've worked for me before and I killed you then and I'm going to kill you again and however many more times it takes. He starts really fucking with him and using the fear gas to his like advantage.
Right.
And Marc starts losing, which sucks. Spoilers. And then he's visited by the spectral forms of his alter egos, which of course he has multiple personality disorder. So
sure.
Stephen Marc, or Stephen, the other one. I can't remember his name. The shitty one. The one that drives the cab. So they show up and it's like, hey man, who is Fear really? And then like they remind him of who he really is, like he's Moon Knight and that he is the one that puts fear into criminals and all this other shit. So he starts using the fear gas and like Batman ass tactics to hide and really get into Bushman's head and starts flipping the script a little bit. And he almost kills Bushman to Zodiac's pleasure. Zodiac's been watching the whole thing happen. And he's like, no, I'm not going to do it. That would just, you know, that's not what I want. That's what Zodiac wants. And I don't kill for Bushman. I don't kill for Khonshu. And I certainly don't kill for you, Zodiac. And then he fucking looks directly into the camera or whatever. And he's like, but no, I'm coming for you. And then he fucking, they get out and he's like, you didn't run away. And Zodiac's like, fucking, why would I? You're not going to do anything to me right now. And he's like, did you stop to think, Spector, for like 2 seconds why none of your friends were the ones that came to save you? Why it was me that did it? How about you have a look at the city? And then he looks over to New York and there's a giant black spot over the city. And it's like, bum, bum, bum. And so yeah, they left a cliffhanger and they had a great fucking 20-page fight or however long that was.
Right.
It was good. It was good. I really liked it.
I was looking through some of the pages here just to kind of see if I could see that clip of New York, but also just kind of get an idea of the fight. And there isn't, whatever you're going to do is not going to translate well to the video. Like, it's just,
no, we'll try. I mean, the fight was crazy. So, if
it's 20 pages, yeah.
I love the fear version of Moon Knight that we ended up getting, like what Bushman sees.
Right.
It's kind of like this clawed beast.
Gotcha.
And it's such a good fucking, like, all of these fucking pages, man, are just like him crawling through panels. Like, that's 3 different panels, but it's Bushman crawling away. Like, whoever's in charge of the art of this is just really good.
Johnny Marvel or whoever it is.
Yeah, Johnny Marvel. Here, Black Spot, New York. So,
okay, like a shadow.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of the Thunderbolts movie when Void showed up.
Okay,
you know what I mean? I don't know, but it was a good book. Great fight scene. A lot of good art. I wish more cape stuff was involved. I really liked that in the first book. Second book,
more cape stuff.
Give me more cape stuff. I'm a big fan of the cape stuff, guys. I want you to be aware. Just give me a coffee cup and some glasses and an orange shirt and a tie real quick. I'm going to need you to go ahead and put some more cape stuff in there. Got it?
I'm going to burn the building down. Have you seen my stapler?
I have not. But I'm going to need you to go ahead and stop asking.
I'm going to need you to move your desk down to the basement.
Move your desk down.
Yeah. Wait, when am I going to get paid?
I love that actor that plays, what's his name?
Milton.
Milton, yeah. He's in so much. He's in so much shit.
Yeah, he really is.
He's in Barry, which is great.
Yeah.
I love Barry.
Yeah. What is his name? He's
You met him, didn't you? In an elevator?
No.
Was that Frank or was that you?
That might have been Frank, because I met one of the Hardy Boys, and I met the Highlander.
I thought either you or Frank was in an elevator with the guy.
I might have been hold on. I think he was at that con.
I think it was at a convention. I don't remember who you met, but I think you said something about him being in an elevator with you, or like outside the elevator, like after you were doing something. I don't know.
Stephen Root is his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, he that guy, he's literally, he's been everywhere. He's only 74. I say only 74. He's 74.
He's in the Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
Yeah.
He's in not No Country for Old Men. He's in the other one. The one with George Clooney. Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah.
He's the blind.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
At the recording studio. Yeah.
Yes. I am going to politely ask that we skip Deadpool, unless you really just want to talk about it. And the reason why is because I haven't read it yet. So if you can promise to not be a spoiler McSpoilerson.
I will say a couple things.
Okay.
One, I might like Hammerhead now more than I did, which isn't a lot, but I think I like him the way he's being written in this. I think I'm starting to like him a little bit more than Absolute Zero. So, we're at like a 2 out of 1,000 now. So
out of 1,000,
out of 1,000. He's not a great. Look, I'm not getting into this again about Hammerhead. He sucks, but
I mean, that's not even the 2% increase.
That's a 0.2%.
Yeah, exactly. That's like insignificant.
That's what I'm saying. It's not insignificant because it is a bump. I like the way he's being written. Okay. I still don't like him as a villain. I like this cover, this Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. cover that I got of Deadpool. He stole Nick Fury's eye patch.
Yeah.
I almost grabbed the Cyclops Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. cover while I was there too, because I saw that. But I was like, I don't want to start a whole new collection of bullshit.
Right.
So I also, you can see him like sneaking and all these other little. I like his
With his
silhouettes
ass
cut
on the
out of
screen, yeah.
Hammerhead's like
Yeah.
face here.
That's cool.
Something that does happen at the end of this book is something that is what not enough people do with Deadpool, and I love it. So I grew up on I meant to look it up before we recorded. It was a very specific run of Deadpool. I don't remember what year. I don't remember much about it, except that he fought like the Yeti or something on the third one. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, I liked that run of Deadpool because not only did it give us the ha 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 goofy, it also would very quickly transition to angry psychotic. And it would be like this bouncing back and forth between the sarcastic humor and I'm going to kill you now. Like you could tell that his voice would deepen in the way his face structure completely changed and the angles changed and like how the dialogue box would change. There was definitely a shift in tone and they would fucking ride that line. And to me, that was always the best version of Deadpool. We don't get that in Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool. It's always sarcastic, jokey. He's never serious. He's never like angry to the point of like, I'm going to cut you into tiny pieces and then sew those pieces together into luggage and then carry that luggage around with it. Like he never gets to that level of fucking psychosis.
Right.
Because the Deadpool I grew up reading did. I mean, he put Blind Owl in the attic with broken glass everywhere to torture her.
Right.
Like, dude, he got plastic surgery to look like another guy that he was hunting down. And we talked about this.
Yeah.
It waited however long.
Yeah. That's
like
so
pretended to be this lady's husband for like years or however long it was. And then he finally comes home and then he fucking ties them up and tortures them in the basement until they die or whatever the fuck he died. Like, that version of Deadpool's crazy. And there is a point where he's like trying to atone for his sins, but he keeps falling back into this psychotic break. But this Deadpool, new Deadpool, we do get a little bit glimpse at the angry tone. And I'm like, oh, cool. They're bringing it back. Because I'm getting sick of the Ryan Reynolds. It's always jokes. It's always jokes. It's always jokes. It's always jokes. Because that's every video game adaptation, the live action movie.
How many video game adaptations have there been?
He has been in Deadpool. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. He's in the Deadpool video game. He's in Marvel Rivals.
I don't remember Deadpool in Ultimate Alliance, but I believe it.
If you have him on your team in the second game, when you go to save Senator Stan Lee, he's like, don't I know you from somewhere? Which is pretty good. He's in, there's a Spider-Man game that he's in. Spider-Man Dimensions, the weird one, I guess. But it's Ultimate Deadpool that's in that one, and it sucks. I think he's an X-Men United or whatever the pre-Marvel Ultimate Alliance was games. I said Marvel Rivals. He's in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and 4. And Deadpool's kind of been around.
I mean, he's a popular character. It makes sense that Marvel licensed IP or
but he's always super jokey and not very serious. And I feel like a lot of the voice actors too, they don't ever try to push for that narrative or whatever. There is one example, and it's my favorite voice actor example of Deadpool, and it's when Will Friedle did Deadpool in the Spectacular Spider-Man or whatever on Disney. Which, by the way, putting Deadpool in a Disney cartoon, probably not the best idea, because he talks about killing people a lot, and they instead use the word unalive, and I'm like, you guys had to dance around that. Why did you put him in there in the first place? That show's also based around the Ultimate Universe, so I was expecting Ultimate Deadpool. They didn't really do it that way, and I was like, thank you. You left the costume alone. Ultimate Deadpool's costume sucks dick. Put a picture up. Great. We all agree. Thank you, everybody. That's a note for post editing, Robert. But Will Friedle's which he was Batman Beyond, he was Ron Stoppable and Kim Possible,
right?
You know, but he was Deadpool, and he has so many funny scenes. Like they're breaking into Taskmaster's headquarters, and Spider-Man's like, "We need to be careful. There might be booby traps." And Deadpool starts laughing, and he's like, "What? You said
booby
traps."
Yeah.
It was really funny, and I'm like, that's good. And he does a lot of the goofy Deadpool stuff, like breakdancing in his fight with Taskmaster and stuff like that. But then he would very often go back, like the tone of his voice would shift down, and he'd be angry and like psychotic. And I just don't see that happening ever in any other Deadpool material.
And they touched on that in this in
the new book. So hopefully they keep leaning to that, because to me that's Deadpool. It's like that riding the line, wants to be a hero but is too psychotic to actually accomplish that. Like,
I gotcha.
Always at war with himself. So
that's fair. That's fair.
That's me. That's a personal take. I like my Deadpools to be funny and fucking insane Hannibal Lecter, like a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Hannibal Lecter, if he was played by Jim Carrey. So the number 23, I guess.
But Jim Carrey?
Yeah. Because Deadpool does all those very exaggerated things that like Jim Carrey does.
Yeah, I guess that's true. So maybe Jim Carrey's persona, but Ryan Reynolds' personality, or like voice, or like just kind of deadpan delivery.
I feel like if you want to do Deadpool right, it has to be like half Jim Carrey fucking craziness with a little bit of Ryan Reynolds sarcasm, Idris Elba level seriousness on the other spec, like angry Idris Elba. You know?
Okay.
or what's another good angry actor? Tommy Lee Jones. No, that grumpy
Tommy Lee Jones angry is pretty good.
I'm trying to think of a good character who's played a good psychotic, like angry psychotic, because old Blacklist, James Spader is very calm all the time when it's not that calm. It's usually like this frustrated, like Kevin Spacey almost, but not Kevin Spacey. Still is too light. It's got to be like a deep,
right,
like Christian Bale in American Psycho.
That's good.
Yeah, like so. A little bit of Jim Carrey.
I almost wanted to say
Christian
the guy
Bale.
from No Country for Old Men, but
Javier Bardem. Yeah,
but he's not. He's
very quiet.
He's
and
psycho,
calm.
but it's very you don't get dude sort of.
Yeah, you don't get the anger,
right?
But it is like that level of psych. Fucking Hannibal Lecter, but
yeah, yeah. All right.
I'll have to find that Deadpool run that I'm talking about when we talk about it.
I did a brief search. I couldn't find it right off the bat, but you knowing what you're looking for will definitely help.
It'll help
when it comes to that.
What did you read while I'm looking for that?
I read, and the first thing I wanted to talk about, because I'm going to have the least to say about it, I feel like, is going to be Cyclops number 3.
Blinded and out of his depth.
Let me tell you,
dude, that looks like the poster for a drive-in movie theater, like adventure.
Okay, sure. I can get with that.
Like those old black and white adventure movies. It's like join Nebraska Jones as he.
Right. Brought to you by Smokey Bear, because only you can prevent forest fires. But yeah. No, out of his depth. I want to say, I want to say that.
Sorry.
While really overall, I think I give this book like 3.5 out of 5. Like the book wasn't bad as a whole. Like there is some cool stuff going on in it. There is like bad guys that are sort of cannibalizing other bad guys to take augmentations off of them, like
Jesus
they've got like a robot arm and shit. Yeah. And while they're not even dead, like they're just like, I want this missile guidance system that you fucking took off of that one guy last week that died. I'm taking it now. And it's just it's pretty wild. But there is some shit.
So he's on an island of mutants, right? Like, is that what you had said previously?
He's in British Columbia, but it seems like very like rural British Columbia. Very like.
I found it, by the way.
Okay,
but
I'll
we'll get
in a second. But yeah, he's in this like secluded like foresty area. I explained like last week, and I think not last week, but last month and the month before that he was flying somewhere. I don't even know if they ever said where. He gets shot down. His visor is broken because I had the whole conversation about like what the fuck is the bandage that's around his eyes and how is it able to stop him from.
It's made of
blasting.
ruby quartz linen.
Yes, because that is just randomly on the ground somewhere. Sure. Okay. Whatever.
In British Columbia. Yeah.
Yeah. So in this one, he's met up with May.
Hold on. You said his visor broke, right?
Right. Yes. In the crash.
Originally.
Yes.
So did it crack into did the glass break?
Yes. It shows it is just like in a gajillion pieces. Yes.
Is there a good chance that he picked up some pieces of the ruby quartz to put over his eyes and then folded himself?
I'm gonna say no.
I'm starting to think about it now. I'm like, yeah, broken glass cutting your.
I feel like something like that would have been explicitly shown of like, look at the
I guess so.
craftiness of Scott Summers when he can't see.
I guess not. No, I guess that is stupid. Never mind. Fuck.
But so in this one, and we talked last month that May, the girl that is with him and has kind of gotten him to help the congregation of mutants that are being forced into slave labor. That she is crazy strong, but it's only when she's not scared. Like if she's scared, it goes away. It has something to do with like her cortisol levels. We talked about this.
Yeah.
And in this book, Scott gives her a method on how to calm down. And I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, sure. That's fine. That's fine. And in the book, I wonder if it shows that on here. In the book, Scott is like being held down by one of the Reaper guys, which is the like these guys.
Okay.
They're people. They're not mutants, but they're kind of like
they're cybernetically augmented. Yeah, these guys were for people that aren't big in comics. You can reference the movie Logan. For these guys.
Yes. I forgot that they were even in there. But they're working for this guy. I think his name is Mr. Pierce. Yes, Mr. Pierce. But they have this like rule. It's like, okay, well, if one of your co-henchmen, one of your co-goons, if they die, you can salvage whatever you want augmentation-wise. In the last book, two of them, one of them named Endzone, the other one named Tearjerker, because those are great names.
That's an American Dad reference.
Endzone is fine. Tearjerker, come on.
Tearjerker is a knockoff 007 villain.
Okay, sure. I doubt that's actually the reference, but maybe I could be wrong.
Reference. That's so funny though.
But in this book,
Tearjerker.
In this book, Tearjerker basically kills Endzone by taking his augmentation. It's not that funny. It's not that.
I just keep thinking about it. Like, how would this guy fucking come up with this? Like, I'm a real jerk that makes you tear up.
Yeah. I have wondered that as well. I was like, man, this is just that's such a bad. Every time I read that name,
I'm gonna pinch your nose and make you tear up.
Yeah, I'm gonna pluck your nose hair. or whatever. Yeah, it's not a good name. Tearjerker is not a good name.
I'm gonna make you watch sad movies with me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, it's so much funnier when you just start breaking it down.
Yeah.
Oh god,
it's not. And her name is Blitz Tempo. So, yeah. This chick here who's
are these code names? I'm assuming they'd have to be.
But yeah,
my god.
So
Blitz.
Yeah, I wonder what. Yeah, let's see. So this is her finding the remains of Endzone.
God damn it, that was killing me.
Is this? Yeah. Okay. So there comes a point where Scott and May are getting through the woods. He's trying to find his way back to the crashed Quinjet because he has a pair of glasses there that he could use. They get to the Quinjet, and he ends up stopping, and he's just like, this doesn't feel right. And of course, from the rubble comes Tearjerker with his glasses on, and he's like, do these fit? Like, do they look good on me?
How would he know to go looking for those?
They have history with Scott. They have history with the X-Men.
No, like, they have history with the X-Men in general, but I'm like,
they probably went to the crash site because they're the ones that shot the bird.
Did they know it was specifically Scott roaming around in it? And then it's like, how would they?
By this point, yes, because they've had an interaction. When they first shot the Quinjet down, they didn't know it was him.
So, like Tearjerker's been hanging out at the Quinjet, and he's like, "Ooh, glasses, or should I grab these because it's definitely Scott we shot down?" Like, you know what I mean?
No,
like, where's the thought?
They find out that it's Scott like in book 2 because they have like an interaction. They have a fight and whatnot. But anyways,
Jesus Christ, my eyes, man.
Anyways, yes. In this book, or as they're moving on, of course they run into Tearjerker, and there's a whole big thing, and Scott is unable to fight back. Okay, I don't remember exactly why.
Just do this, just one eye, and then
I have screenshots. But he ends up convincing May, like, or she's captured. I can't remember what it was. Anyways, but he reminds her of like how to calm down, to summon her strength, and she punches the shit out of the Reaper that has her. Okay, kills the Reaper, right, and she goes into this like mental distraught, just terrible. Like, I can't believe you made me do this kind of thing, and just very like it's so not good. Yeah, this is it. It's just like, I'm not strong when I'm scared, you know that. Patooey, which is fuck that, like, what?
It should not have been in a dialogue box. It should have been like words next to the dialogue, you know what I mean? Like confirming an action rather than
but I want to know, because this tells me that he says Patooey.
I think he says like, I think you're over.
Or maybe
I think he makes a spit sound, but instead of them putting it outside of the text bubble.
But you could do like a pfft, or like a like, there are ways
just like the thwip and schnick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but there are ways to convey sounds, and that's not one of them.
Also, there's like no action to convey it either. Like, you don't see a little spit thing around his face.
It's like he's being a little extra I don't know, an extra dramatic at her being like, I'm scared. So then he basically says,
maybe he's just
teaching
got
her
old person lingo.
Sure, I guess. But this is her, right? She reminds herself of the technique that Scott has taught her to calm down. She punches the shit out of Blitz Tempo. And she's like, wait, no, I didn't mean to. As she's doing it,
yeah,
I just
you
wanted
literally
to.
did
I just
it.
wanted you to stop
What the
pulling my
fuck?
hair. That's
Like,
that's
you
right.
literally
They
punched
have
her.
control of her by grabbing a fistful of her hair. She's like, "Oh, you're pulling my hair. Let me go." It's like, what?
Wait, so they are like separated from her, or like they're just holding her hair?
She has a fistful of her hair and like holding her back.
I thought you were saying they had a piece of her hair and it was allowing them to like control her or something. Or
no,
whatever.
I mean, she says, "I just wanted you to stop pulling my hair."
Oh.
And now she's all like, "Oh, I killed her, yeah, and you made me do it, Scott." And then she does like the dumb 20-year-old girl in a horror movie thing, and she runs off into the woods. And surprise, surprise, the boss guy runs into her and was like, "Oh, well, this is a pleasant surprise." And she's like, "Oh no, not you." It's like, what the fuck do you expect when you're running away from the guy that's helping you?
You know that thing I was talking about in Far Cry, survival born of necessity? This bitch don't want to survive.
She really doesn't.
Like, she absolutely doesn't want to survive. Oh, he's getting angry.
Yep. This is what I was going to show you. Because I mean, it's kind of cool, but also like the dialogue that they have for Scott, I don't know, man. I don't like. There's just enough here that I'm going to stick around and read it. I'm
polite way. Like, really? The polite way? Bitch, they are murder robots that have killed X-Men before. What the fuck what are you doing?
Exactly. And that's why I'm just like, get back here, brat. No.
Like, okay, whatever. All right, whatever, Scott. Whatever. They're robot fucking assassin mercenary guys that hunt mutants. And you're like, I tried to do this the right way. There is no right way, dog. It's the blow up way. That's the only way.
Exactly.
Blow them up. Sorry. You stuck in Brazil or whatever. Time to move on.
Stuck in Brazil.
Sorry. You ain't got no visor. You ain't got no backup. You got optic eye blast, and they trying to kill you and this girl.
Right.
Come on, Scott.
That's why I was like, this book, man, I like it. I can dig it, and I can look past some of it, but some of it's just like, Jesus Christ, man. Why do you have to suck so much with cool stuff?
His optic blasts typically don't tear people apart. So that's
it does that one. And it also talks in the book, because they do kind of taunt him. They're like, "Oh, what are you going to do? You're going to blast us," and then end up basically leveling this mountain that's on top of us. And it's a whole thing. But hold on, you're talking about, well, you said typically doesn't cut people in half, but I vividly remember, like in the cartoons,
it doesn't produce heat.
Some previous books, that it does like cut Sentinels' arms off and shit.
Sentinels, yeah. And I don't ask me why that works. But from what has also been said in the comics is that his blasts don't emit heat. That
it's like a concussive blast, right?
We go back to the punch dimension theory there.
That we learned doesn't exist officially. The official handbook is not so official.
But you can kind of see that, like, the blasts themselves are physical in a way, or have some effect on gravity, because in X-Men 97 he uses it to push himself backwards across the floor. So there is some push off of it. And it's like, okay, so he's literally, it's hitting people with like a fucking wall.
Concussion.
Yeah. So why it takes off Sentinel arms, I don't know. But we've never seen it use like a precise laser. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't really typically cut.
Yeah, there's that too. I do remember wondering as a kid, like, why was his laser able to like chop off arms and heads of Sentinels, and then in other times he blasts them in the chest and they just kind of stumble back some.
It doesn't produce heat, so I don't think it would be able to cut unless it was like a very thin line of it. Maybe he controls like, if it's a wide blast, But if it's like a precision blast, like a sideways thing, then maybe. I don't fucking know.
So it's like the head of a mag
Here we go.
flashlight. You can just like
we're asking too much questions.
You could just turn it and it focuses and
he's focusing. Exactly.
That's what exactly what the little circles are on the side of his visor is him like changing the aperture. Yeah.
Which he never does. We only ever see him go boo. Maybe it's how hard he holds it.
And also, like, I've always wondered why he does that. Like, is he just trying to like control it? Is there a button?
He's like something? Xavier. Yeah, there's a button. Like it's a button, and he's like, Professor Xavier does this. I'm gonna look cool like him.
Right.
Then,
well, yeah.
Yeah. That's the X-Men thing.
Logan was like, shing.
Yeah. I always like that Logan can control the individual claws too. That always made me laugh.
Oh, and slowly, like,
yeah,
like just come out. Yeah, yeah.
I did send you a screenshot from the newest Deadpool thing. It doesn't ruin anything, but it's one of those text box that refer you back to another comic. And this one had an asterisk to like explain something, and then it's just like, Wade wonders if you really need your exposition spoon-fed to you. Do your own homework, nerds, and read issues 1 and 2. And I love that so much.
Oh,
like it is absolutely lampshading, but at the same time, it's like that's kind of funny. Do you really need your exposition spoon-fed to you? It's really good.
That's
and then above that is the Deadpool comic I grew up on is from 1997 to 2002.
Oh, I do remember this.
Yeah,
I remember seeing this. I never read it, but I do remember seeing this book.
It was my favorite run of Deadpool so far.
Giant-sized, wisecracking, rip snorting, premiere issue.
Merc with a
Marvel's
monthly.
first. Yep.
It was good. I liked it. I wish I could find all of them again. I probably will on my birthday. I'll just go online somewhere and just buy them all.
I have no doubt that you can find them, or a trade or something like that has them.
Yeah.
Next is, to no one's surprise for me, is Absolute Wonder Woman number 19.
Oh yeah, I didn't read it. Welcome back to the Absolute Podcast.
Period. Love. Period.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman. Absolute Wonder. I love this run so much. It
I like
makes
her big
me
old Greek nose.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes me happy.
It kind of makes me want to go and get into the non-absolute Wonder Woman. Just to kind of like kind of get a good idea of the comparison between the two. I thought, man, there are parts in this in this book that are really really fucking great. Like there is a part where Giganta has been sent out into the city or whatever to try to stop Wonder Woman. And I forget how she does it. But she ends up putting Giganta back in her cell that has been kind of like where she came from or where she had been, and
like teleported her.
Yeah. Like she's coming after.
So who are these other cells belong to then?
It's various other villains and whatnot. I don't think they ever actually say or show.
Why would they put that cell over there with a bunch of shit on the walls, like emphasizing like that belongs to someone very specific? They're not calendars, so
right. I'm not saying there's not a reason. I'm just saying that I don't know what the reason is. Okay.
God, Giganta got her like legs broken. She got smooshed in there.
Right. But she's like, out in the city terrorizing it, whatever, trying to stop Wonder Woman, and then she gets sidetracked and tries to pick up.
I hate the speech bubble.
Why?
Why? White doesn't have black outline on every part of it, like it's breaking out of the black, and then the words go outside of the entire speech bubble.
I mean, it is a speech bubble, but it's like a sound, like a hush, like a crash, like a
no. That's
like
at chaos. The bottom. that's her saying fuck.
But it's also like a thud, and like it's like
but that is specifically her saying that. That's her saying fuck. That's her screaming.
But it also happens nowhere else in the book.
I know. I just hate that specific speech bubble. That looks weird.
No, it doesn't. You look weird.
It hurts my eyes.
Well, in that case, I'll change it. Okay. So this is kind of like the control room, and this is where Kale's like, "Where did she go? Where is she at? What happened to her? She was here, and now she's just poof gone."
Who is she talking about? What did he do? Who's he? That's probably him then. What the fuck? I hate magic. Yeah, and we've seen her use magic.
Who? Kale?
Right? Isn't she the one that in the crossover that like controlled Wonder Woman?
I don't remember. Fight Batman? I don't think so. I don't think so.
It was a blonde bitch. I don't fucking know. The blonde bitch in a suit.
But the fact that she just like throws this tantrum when she's like, "Where's Giganta?" Oh, she's in her cell all of a sudden. Well, what the fuck? I hate magic, and she's just like taking it out on this guy. I laughed a little bit.
I paid like $3 for that cup.
Yeah.
That was a special order. What the fuck? Like, look at his face. Zoom in on his face. Go back. Zoom in on his face down there. Can you do that? Can you? Like, for real? I just bought that. Why? Come on.
It's like, don't slap me. Don't.
You know how much Starbucks costs to charge me for that? It's crazy. Uber did not want to deliver that down here. You know that, right?
No. Yeah. We're in this layer, this control room.
Like, you're like the hand too. Like, we're underground. Like, that's really hard to get that coffee.
I also like how this girl is just
she's hiding.
Yeah, she's just like, don't look at me. I'm not here. Yeah. I'm just head down. I'm just doing my thing.
I did it.
Just working. Yeah, I did like that. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But she's looking at this point because Zatanna is no longer working for her. Giovanni has switched. He's no longer like consumed by this fire, which I'll get into here in a little bit. And he's kind of like switched back over to
that's a terrible acronym.
What?
Global Anti-Terrorism and Emergency Service. GATIS. Gates. I don't know why I said GATIS. Gates.
Jesus.
What the fuck is GATIS? Okay, Gates is okay. Like Bill Gates. Bill Gates is the villain of this.
She doesn't have any other like resources, so she calls in the Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden comes in,
the band, and they start jamming out.
Yes, exactly. It was the band.
Yeah.
It comes in and just absolutely starts ripping up the city. But she's like bound Giovanni to the Iron Maiden. So he's just like, you guys got to get out of here and blah, blah, blah. And of course, Wonder Woman does the whole like, no, I'm Wonder Woman. I'm going to stay right here. And we're going to fight this thing together.
She does seem very hard-headed.
Very much so. Very much so. But like kind of in a good way. And also in that like stubborn, I can fix this sort of like a man. I wonder if this preview is going to show it.
You gotta do the Chad face when you say that. Yeah, like a man.
Yeah. So in this book, there is a moment where
I need to drink water. My tongue is
okay. But there's a moment where Wonder Woman is just like, all right, Giovanni, like I'm going to make you face your fear. And she uses the lasso onto him and pulls him into this thing called the like crossroads, where he is brought, I guess, not to Aphrodite. Who else?
I almost thought you said Africa, and I was
no. Oh my god!
I don't know why.
But he's basically forced. He's between like his wife And baby Zatanna, I guess at a point in time in a previous world or a previous run or a previous, like before all of this, he had to make a decision between the two. And I guess he has deeply regretted that decision. And I guess he kind of like fears what the outcome will be.
Okay.
And while he's in that spot, like the way that it comes across to me is that this flame, this fire that's been around him, because he looks like a skeleton and all that shit, and he's bad, and he's trying to take on Wonder Woman.
Yeah, they kind of made him into Dr. Phosphorus, which is weird.
Right. I've never heard of Dr. Phosphorus, but I want to say yes, that's right. But is the torment of the decision that he had to make consuming him to a point where he just sees no other option and is just like hell bent to cause chaos. But while he's in the crossroads, he's not the fire guy. He is himself. And Zatanna, I guess, knowing what's happening, grabs a hold of the lasso and kind of injects herself into the crossroads and pulls Giovanni out. And that's how he's kind of like, he opens his eyes to the fact that Zatanna is alive and well and wants him to work with her.
Okay.
What? Okay. You hit me with a lot of okay.
Let's just talk to Voss first.
Yeah, I would say similar to Dr. Phosphorus in this case. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure on like who he is, but
he's a guy.
He's a guy.
But, yeah, man. He's a guy.
I thought it was good because it's introducing or it's bringing Giovanni into the fold, making him a good guy with Zatanna.
So is he still a fire skeleton then?
No, it's completely. That's part of what has caused Kale to call the Iron Maiden, because she no longer has Giovanni around. She doesn't have Dr. Poison. Nobody, I don't know where the fuck she is.
This specific one you're showing, by the way, is from Creature Commandos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Voiced by Alan Tudyk.
Not Alan Tudyk.
Mm-hmm. He also does Clayface and Clayface and Clayface.
Nice. Yeah, overall, I mean, just like the rest of them, Wonder Woman 19 is fantastic. There's no real introduction of anybody else except Giovanni. I guess they're going to...
One day, I'll check it all out.
Oh, that's right. I mean, at this point, just buy the trades. Buy the trade paperbacks or whatnot.
No.
Why not? I
don't know. I might. Well, because I own various random ones.
Right. So what's another one for Absolute Wonder Woman?
Because I have like, that's what I'm saying. I have Absolute Wonder Woman like 1 and the annual and like 13 and like 5 and
right.
What, like, I've got a bunch of random ones and I don't want to get a book when I already own. I'd rather get the issues.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just showed me titty eyes. That's all.
It's not titty eyes. It's eyeballs.
All right.
It doesn't work that way.
New comic book day for this week. I don't have any polls this week, by the way, which is kind of sad.
Really?
Yeah.
I think my phone died. I can't tell you if I did or not.
I'm gonna pick up Zatanna #1 comes out. I think I might pick that up just to read it and see what it's like. There's also a Batman Wonder Woman title that starts this week. Then I might give it a try just to see what it's like. But yeah, I don't
Batman Wonder Woman. Batman Wonder Woman. Let's see. We've got Alien, the friendliest face hugger. What? Sounds awesome. Captain America #10. Comics Giveaway Day. Alien, Predator, and Planet of the Apes. Comics Giveaway Day. I guess Comics Giveaway Day is Free Comic Book Day?
That would be another name for Free Comic Book Day. Yeah, sure.
Okay. So there's like 4 Marvel ones. There's like Avengers Armageddon and Spider-Man and Jeff.
My name is Jeff. All right. Anyways, the top 4 pulled books for this week are The Ultimates 23, Captain America 10, Uncanny X-Men 27, and Zatanna number 1. I want to let you know.
Punisher comes out this week.
Yes, Punisher does come out this week. There was also White Skies, whatever was the other one, and there was something else that I saw that you would probably enjoy.
There's a dude. I'm gonna have to get this DNA cover of Punisher. You can't see it, but it's all white. It's so good. Yeah,
just remember.
Oh, they've also got one for the TV show. That's cool.
I want to ask you.
Sure.
What are the chances with a Zatanna number 1 that a Zatanna variant is the goonerbait of the week?
0.
Why would you say 0?
0.
Why would you say 0? Why would you not play into it? You're supposed to be like, oh, absolutely, Zatanna, come on. Her default costume is fishnet stockings, for God's sake.
If anybody's going to have a goonerbait cover, it's going to be the Sonic the Hedgehog free comic book day.
You're exceptional today. You're a little extra trolly today.
Am I?
Yeah. Goonerbait for this week.
Yeah. Swamp Thing.
Final boss. Masked Vigilante number 1.
You keep picking these comics that nobody knows the name of.
And
come on. That Swamp Thing moaning, you didn't want to do that one?
No.
Come on.
You can't tell me that this Uncanny X-Men 27 of Gambit is not goonerbait.
Sorry. It's not sexy. It's sacrilegious. He's got a crown of thorns on his head, and he's.
All right, I want to wrap this up. I'm gonna wrap it up.
Oh, that is goonerbait. Sorry, I was looking through the things. So Zatanna's got. She all right, I guess.
You guess?
I guess.
All right.
I'm dying.
I can't. I can't. Man.
Hi, everybody.
I can't with you sometimes. All right, what's up with this Punisher that you're talking about? Oh, yeah, that is a cool.
Luxurious hair. You gonna put up the Punisher book or not, nerd? Thank you.
That is a cool variant.
That's cool. I gotta get the DNA. I gotta support.
There's something about his face I don't like, though.
He looks like he's coming to sell you religion. He's like, have you heard the good word?
Oh, no. He does look a little too clean to be Frank Castle.
He does. He looks like he's fresh out of boot camp.
It does look like he's fresh out of boot camp. That high and tight haircut and everything, yeah.
Yeah. He's got that look on his face like, I don't know what to do unless you tell me what's true. Which, speaking of, but we already wrapped up, so never mind. Because I had a note on there and we didn't get to it. Speaking of Punisher. Okay. That was just a random thought.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. I will.
Yeah.
The first Punisher, not the first Punisher movie, the one with Dolph Lundgren. The other first Punisher movie with Thomas Jane.
Okay.
The one everybody knows. Nobody knows the Dolph Lundgren one.
That's fair. We know Dolph Lundgren, but not as Punisher.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
You should, because he's awesome. You should also know David Hasselhoff as Nick Fury. But in Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. It was a great movie.
I don't like that at all.
It's a good movie. Go watch it. Great.
I don't like it.
It's good picture.
Right.
Hot take. I think that Marvel cracked the code of what a superhero movie should be with Thomas Jane's Punisher movie, and they were never able to do it the same again. And the reason I say that is because I got that song stuck in my head from the movie. I can hear what you're thinking, all your doubts and fears. You know that the fucking hitman comes to the diner and sings them that song. He's like, I wrote that song for you. And then they have like a car chase later. Anyway, I was thinking about it.
I can't say that I do.
Anyway, there are like 4 villains in that fucking movie, and the way they space it out and slowly introduce them is so fucking good. Like it's so good because it just is a natural progression of thing. It's not like bam, villain, bam, villain, bam, villain. It's like he's at home preparing for shit, and then the Russian knocks on his door, and then they have this fucking drawn out fight to opera music, and they go crashing through the fucking doors. And it's a great thing. It's like the way they introduced it was a lot of fun. The fight with the Russian was a lot of fun. Him bashing the revolver barrel with a brick and bending it was really cool. And then the hitman, the guy with the guitar, I can't remember his name, coming in and singing him a song, and then they go and have a fucking shootout on the highway. And then Thomas Jane rolls out of the car, and he's like, "You a stupid motherfucker to bring a knife to a gunfight." And it's a little switchblade, and he presses the button, and the knife flies out to the guy's throat and dies. But on top of them doing that, like the villains kind of popping in naturally throughout the story, they also cut to John Travolta a lot. Like, they give the main villain so much room to breathe in this movie and actually be a villain in the background. Like, we see him throw his wife off the bridge into train tracks. We see him be a shitty dad. We see him do shitty stuff the whole fucking movie. And you don't really get that in modern superhero movies, like, ever. Like, you don't get time with the villain. The TV shows do it, and that's whatever. You're watching 9 movies worth of content, so of course they have time to do it in that. But like,
I feel like there was a pretty good amount of build up, like with Ego or with.
But they're never by themselves. This is John Travolta by himself, no Punisher.
I gotcha.
This is anytime we get a villain in movies now, it's because they're with the hero. The Vulture, we got like 2 scenes with him by himself. The rest was with Peter. Fucking.
What about Thanos? There was plenty of scenes.
Constantly had motherfuckers around. It was Ronan talking to him. It was nothing of him. He didn't have a 20-minute segment where he throws his wife off a bridge. You know, like we don't. I'm sorry to keep going back to that.
There were definitely moments where it was him and the kids, and showing how he raised them and how he
very rarely.
I don't know. I feel like there
and it was like
a
Nebula's flashback. Like, that doesn't count. Nebula flashback doesn't count. I don't count that. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Yeah. Robert, I just don't think
I think you're just trying to make a case for a movie that is pretty accepted to be kind of shitty.
What? People love the Thomas Jane Punisher.
It has a 30 in Rotten Tomatoes and a 33 on Metacritic.
What the fuck is wrong with you people? This was a great movie. This was one of my favorite movies of all time. First of all, bias aside, if I'm just breaking down the structure of it, there's only like 2 other Marvel movies that follow this formula, and I think they're both great. And it's the first Blade.
So let me give a little bit more context here, okay? To kind of like help you out in your thoughts of right now. The 30 for Rotten Tomato are from critics, and we know how that goes.
The thermometer.
The tomato meter.
Thermometer.
And that's 169 reviews. Okay, got 30%. The popcorn meter, so people who actually watched the movie, assumingly.
Mm-hmm. That's still not good.
It's not great, but
that's not a passing grade. My teacher would fucking argue that fact.
And that's at over 250,000 reviews.
Why don't y'all like The Punisher, man? People talk about Thomas Jane.
A good movie.
People talk about him like he's the second coming of the Punisher so much that they got so pissed when he didn't return for the sequel that they fucking
it's possible that they liked him as the Punisher, and maybe they just really don't like the Scientologist.
They got on the internet and complained until he did a short video of himself as the Punisher doing his laundry with Ron Perlman. So
okay. I mean, so he gave into a very vocal minority, apparently.
This is insane. You people are insane. You people are crazy. All of you are insane. This is lightning in a bottle for Marvel, and they fucked it up. They
apparently
kept fucking
not.
It up. It was, man. Dude, narratively speaking, this shit to me is better than 90% of what Marvel's been doing. They don't give the villains time to breathe anymore. They just they show up, they kill them, done. And it's
the breakdown.
It's like, why do I hate this person? I need to learn to why I hate this person, not just because
I'm with you on that. A little more like character build up or whatnot would. I'm with you on that.
it sets up a great thing for like a sequel villain by like, oh my god. So John Travolta's character, his son is supposed to become the character Jigsaw.
Okay.
And the way they were setting it up was he confronts the kid in a room, like in this dealership or whatever, and like pins him to a desk and fucking fucks him up. And he puts like a claymore in his hand and ties a string to the ceiling. And he's like, let's see how long you can hold your hand there. And that was supposed to blast him out the window, cut up his face, and make him Jigsaw.
Sure.
They didn't do that because old, what's his name? Who died? I can't remember his name. Ray, I think. I don't know. He was in Ahsoka, but he came and did Punisher Warzone, and they did Jigsaw in that.
Hold
he died
on.
recently. I can't remember. He was Punisher in Punisher Warzone. Big dude. Big. You know what I'm talking about?
I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember his name.
Anyway, so my thing is, like, Blade did this too. Blade had a great, like, they did a lot of time, spent a lot of time with Frost. They included enough, like, main name vampire villains throughout the entirety of the thing to make it interesting for the main character to actually be fighting against something. And that's the Punisher. The Punisher, you got to spend time with John Travolta, and you got to see him fight big name, the Russian and the fucking other guy. Daredevil, very similar. I happen to really like Ben Affleck's Daredevil. Fuck you, everyone.
I like Ben Affleck's Daredevil.
I think it's great. It's one of the best movies I've ever seen.
But we're talking about the Punisher.
But it follows that same
I gotcha.
thing. We get to spend a lot of time with Kingpin throughout that movie.
I do think it's funny that the Russian is played by Kevin Nash too. It's not.
He's big. That's a big boy. That was a big boy. So like those early Marvel movies, I think they really did capture what it was, like as far as like how it should play out narratively. And then Iron Man came in and just said, fuck it. And then that was such a raging fucking success that Ray Stevenson was the guy, by the way. That we all just started following that formula, that the villain is a mirror image of the hero and we'll barely spend any time with him. And we're going to copy that 40 times until we've beaten that dead horse to death and call in the local Disney necromancer to bring it back so we can keep beating it some more.
I'm starting to begin to think that you just don't like success.
What? That's crazy. I just think it's stupid that you keep making movies where the hero fights themselves, a dark version of themselves. We've done this 100 times. It was interesting one time, and that was Final Fantasy 4 or 6 or one of those. 5. I don't remember. 4? The one with Cecil. You go to the mountain and you fight your dark reflection. You become a paladin, and it's beautiful. That's the only time it works. Stop doing it in movies. Oh, Black Panther, who's his villain going to be? Is it going to be M'Baku, the man ape? No, it's going to be his fucking cousin or whatever that has the same powers as him. Cool. Doctor Strange, is he going to fight like a giant demon monster or something? Oh, he's going to fight a wizard? Okay, cool. Ant-Man, is he going to fight, I don't know, something opposite of him? Oh, he's going to fight another shrinky guy.
Another shrinky guy.
Okay, cool. Another shrinky guy. Iron Man, is he going to fight somebody cool? No, he's fighting another guy in Iron Man armor. Huh. Does he do that for 3 movies? Yep.
So here's what it is. In closing, you just need to come up with your own playwrights and submit your scripts to DC and Marvel and Image and whoever else or Amazon, Netflix. You know, they're handing out deals all the time.
DC was on a good track, and then they were like, you know, Superman should really fight an evil Superman.
Yeah, I mean, nobody's
DC's doing it too. So hopefully Supergirl doesn't fight another Kryptonian at some point in this fucking movie that's coming out. Dude, I'm sick of the whole like, oh, it's just an evil version of yourself. It's boring. It's been done to death. Stop doing it. They keep
Something else has been done to death. This episode.
This podcast episode. We got close. We were almost in Patico.
To be continued.
Yeah.
You guys.